How would you like to compete successfully in national and international academic competitions? How would you like to prepare and fulfill long life achievements in understanding in human and universe? How would you like to be a doctor recognized in the academic world for your scientific research? How would you like to live your life creating poetry, writing books, making art films and documentations, and waking up every morning with a strong desire of more knowledge? A real American dream. Today's guest will talk about these and other unique experiences which he encountered in physics and cybernetics and arts in Europe and America. The Humanities Communication Arts Department at Norway Community College presents The New Directors, the show that introduces you to television's future writers, directors, and personalities. And now, join our host, James Nicolae.
Thank you for joining us for today's edition. Thank you for joining us for today's edition of The New Directors. All the people involved with this program are students in the television productions course and are directing, switching, controlling audio, operating cameras, and acting as talent for the first time today. The guests you are about to meet are students who, when not on camera, are behind the scenes, working hard to bring this program to you with as few mistakes as possible. Each student will write and direct 3 different productions. The programs will give them the chance to talk about themselves, the productions they are planning, and give you the chance to get to know them and watch their progress throughout the semester. Today we get to meet someone who shared with us achievements, projects, and ideas in fulfilling a meaningful and joyful life, an American dream. As a new TV and film director, Nicolae Andronescu hopes to apply what he has learned at NCC to document other physics, cybernetics, and arts experiences. He also plans to use the knowledge from Television One to edit for the Discovery Channel exciting physics and robotics videos in the future. I'd like to introduce the guest. Hello, Nicolae. Welcome.
Hello. Thanks for inviting me.
No problem. First question I got for you today. What was one of the most interesting art and physics experiences that you had?
First of all, art and sciences, even mathematics and philosophies, are parts of the whole understanding what we're doing on this earth, what's our goal or our plans. So it's not enough to go with arts, in my opinion. It's not enough to go also with the sciences and especially physics. You gotta go together using methods and devices to understand better humans and universe around. In this way, I was teaching for a long life physics, cybernetics, and mathematics. And just recently, actually last month, I just defended my doctorate in physics and education. My students, for more than 30 years, fulfill in Gifted and Talented Students program big achievements, not just nationally, but internationally in the world. In '82, for example, I have one of the best students in physics in Olympics, International Olympics in Germany. And now I have students at Yale University each year participating since 1998 with very important results. They go on colleges. Some of these students are now at Massachusetts Institute of Technology with major in physics. And I'm working also as a judge. I was invited a few times in robotics competition, in science competition. And I really intend to do documentaries regarding these experiences, not just in physics, but also in cybernetics and mathematics, how to teach better things like constructivism in physics. And talking about arts, as I said, there is a meaning, another kind of learning and understanding what's going on around completing sciences and physics.
Nicolae, that is fantastic. Could you tell us why you decided to take the TV production course?
Yeah, that's actually another big dream of my life, to direct movies, which dream began on my 14, 15 years old, without many devices at that time, not just because of Romanian communists, but you know, we didn't have such Canon and Sony and all kind of video camera sophisticated to get closer and closer for the truth in nature. And I'm interested in art, films, and also in documentaries. I'm really working now for Yale Physics Olympics. I got footages, many hours in last 10 years to explain in a series of documentaries, even to get in touch with Discovery Channel, how in actual competition, students are building knowledge. From this point of view, I just intend to expand my experiences in making documentaries in robotics also, which is really the newest field in thinking, and why not to develop things with very young students in artificial intelligence. The other side, in arts, I have at this point my own art galleries with statues in bronze and marble, which I intend also to use in my video clips reciting poetry in Romanian and in English with classical music or rock and roll. And use it also in video clips in websites and also on the market.
Nice. Very fascinating. Well, with all these video clips, what are some of the most useful things you learned in TV1 that you could put to use in your new projects?
Yes. First of all, I learned how to manipulate these sophisticated cameras, my own Canon, and I intend to buy more and sophisticated softwares just to make it professional movies, even for advertising. Part of these movies are going to be used also for advertising other companies I have, like Lumina Publishing House, which I already have books for the market, and to attach DVDs from movie company to the publishing house company and selling together.
Great. Well, why don't you tell us about the productions that you created for TV1 class? The Guns and Hoses commercial, the campus story, and the New England Fall Foliage Project.
Regarding Guns and Hoses, the first experience, professional experience in movies, I learned how to use effects, how to edit, and how to attach music. And next, I just developed a sequence, 30-second sequence, with the help of our colleague Heather, and taking middle shots, long shots, establishing shots. Another project, Campus Story, which luckily I met a student from my program in New Haven, which is working here in cafeteria, and he's really happy to be my actor in my own movies. And this student wants to be a Norwalk Community College student because he's working for graduating GED or equivalent high school diploma. So I'm working at the same time for movies, and I'm working to fulfill his dream to become Norwalk Community College student. The other project with fall colors in New England, that was also one of my oldest dreams since I was a student at my first college in physics in Cluj, Napoca, middle of Transylvania. Maybe people know more about Dracula, which his castle in Sighișoara was like 60 miles away from my own college. I was amazed of autumn coloring. So now when Professor Duran's Tony proposed such a project with colors and autumn, I was really very pleased because I'm looking for a long time to use beautiful colors from New England and send all over the places where I have former students to show how life can be meaningful and beautiful.
It's great work, great work. I know one of these projects was probably you consider one of your best. Why don't you tell us about it while we roll some of the footage?
Naturally, the full-time coloring project. First of all, because we are just the users of such beauty. Nature and God did so much pictures around us and such much combination between colors, from powerful red till yellow and mauve and still green and some lost flowers in a fall time looking more like a springtime. And all these together with art museums, they make me feeling like really I'm in a heaven. I have many times poetry inspiration and I'm writing in my statuary gardening, which has happened really a few days ago.
Very interesting. After learning how to shoot and edit these projects, what can we expect from you to create next?
Next year, as usually each year for me is busier and busier. I don't know how long, maybe till my 100 years old. Next year I have planned to work on at least 4 documentaries. I hope a art film, and I already have a market, not much, but a market for some movies, like for example, New Haven Public Schools, they want to record a lesson plan, how it is developed and the progress of their lesson plans.
Wow.
Might be Board of Education from Stanford to ask for a similar thing. And even tonight I'm going to present for my last class in special education a half-hour videotape with gifted and talented students having some problem with language. The hero is coming from Vietnam, and demonstrate it. We got to pay more attention for these genii to not leave them lost in a society because we sometimes don't understand accent or some specific words. So it's going to be a very busy, and hopefully I'm going to take more classes with Professor Tony Duran.
Yes. Well, we hope you enjoyed meeting some of television's future directors, and we hope you will continue to join us each week to watch our progress. Thank you and good day. Thank you for joining us for today's edition.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nicolae.
This has been The New Directors with your host, James Millett, directed by Bradley Sack. I'm your announcer, Johanna Algren. The New Directors is a Nowhere Community College student production.